Hello folks, I am Kenneth Thompson and I'm here on my Segway in southeastern Sansara, and if you can see in front of us, or in front of me, there is a yellow and black diagonal line which tells you where there's a sim boundary across the road, and normally these are quite awkward. I happen to be in a sim that's been moved to the cloud, and we're about to cross the one that isn't, the one that's hosted on the old servers. So let's just see what happens going across from cloud to a normal Second Life server. And there's a, oh yeah, there's a bit of an issue there. I don't know if you can hear that trombone. That's because I'm wearing the halo thing that tells you when you cross to a sim that's either in a cloud or not. So going this way, we're going to hear the harp, but I'd just like you to watch and see what happens as we cross. There's much less of a problem. There's a brief flash, but we keep going. We're running at about 40 frames a second, which isn't bad. Okay, I'm running a top-notch system here. I mean, it's not bad to be, you know, I'm not going to try and sound like I've got all singing, all dancing, you know, kick-ass PC, but it's in the top bracket of PCs, so we're doing okay. So let's go. They're going back across from the cloud to the old. Can you see that brief moment of stopping there? And then we're going to go back across. Virtually no difference in frame rate at all, but definitely a difference in crossing. Now the interesting thing is, and let's try and do this in a moment if I can, the difference is when you cross from cloud to cloud. It's almost seamless, and I'll see if I can do that for you. But that's quite impressive. Let's speed up a bit. Yeah, my Segway moving. So this is the new cloud-based sim. There's not a lot of difference when it comes to frame rate or to, you know, kind of camera distance and things like that. I've got my distance quite low actually because I'm travelling on the roads, and that makes quite a big difference. But I have to say, this is very, very smooth. Really smooth. For Second Life, this is not bad at all. Now there we go, we just crossed sim again. And we've gone into a sim that's based on the old servers. So it's just that one weird sim in the middle of nowhere that suddenly been put on the cloud. The interesting thing is, I've noticed some of the barriers have been removed. And I don't know if I'm imagining that or not. Here we go, cross the sim into the cloud-based sim. You get a brief flash and you're there. There's no real delay. There's none of that doubling back and going backwards on yourself a couple of feet, which you get quite a lot, especially if you're someone who goes sailing a lot. You'll notice that going from crossing sims, it's quite frustrating. That was relatively smooth, and I'm gonna guess, and I'm saying this because I've done it, but that if you cross from a cloud sim to another cloud sim, it's pretty much seamless. We'll do that in another video because I don't think there's a sim near me that I can cross from one to the other that's both in the cloud. So we'll do that at some other point in time. But anyway, in the meantime, I've been Kenneth Thompson. I hope you've enjoyed this video and maybe found it to be useful. Or we're coming up on that boundary again. So let's just cross one more time from this cloud sim to one of the old sims. Bam. Not bad, but there was that brief moment of going backwards. To be honest, not bad at all. I think you'd notice more of a difference if I was running on a slower PC or something. I think you would, you know, definitely notice more of a difference. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Oh, we just crossed to another cloud sim. I'm noticing there are more and more of these appearing on the mainland. I'm assuming they're doing the mainland first. That's my guess. Would make sense. Yeah, and then they'll probably do other sims later. It doesn't seem to be being done in alphabetical order, so I'm guessing it's in some sort of numerical order. Don't know quite how that works. It's definitely not in order of where things are geographically. But look at it, and how smooth this is. Look at it. Like I said, there's not much difference in frame rate, but everything works almost instantly. I can turn around on myself here, and I'm so smooth. There is definitely a difference, and it's not my imagination. So anyway, I am going to let you go. There we go, we crossed over again. There was a delay there, so we've gone back into a non-cloud sim. Now I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I can already. I'm looking at the way things are rezzing in the distance, and they're rezzing slightly slower. And if I do this now, can you see it's a bit more jerky? I don't know if you can. Let's do it properly. Can you tell? Frame rate isn't any lower, but there's definitely a difference. And we've just crossed into another sim. Again, I think this is it feels quite slow, so this is again another non-cloud based sim. It just feels less responsive. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I can definitely feel it. It's not the frame rate, it's more that things just don't change as rapidly. If that makes any sense. It takes longer for things to res, and the response to my key presses to get this to steer are slower. They're definitely slower. It might be only microseconds, but they're definitely slower. Anyway, I have been Kenneth Thompson. You've been an idiot for sitting here and watching this. And I'll see you soon, alright? Bye for now.